Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to Hot Sauce Saturdays. Thank you so much for joining me as always. It is actually early on Saturday morning, I think a little before 7. The rest of my fam is asleep, so I thought, let's do it. I did something a little different this week. No comic book recommendations this week because I have not been to the comic shop to get my pull list. But I do know Heroes in Crisis #2 came out, which I'm really looking forward to reading. So if you want to check that out, I talked about the first one in one of the first hot sauce videos. Anyway, all the hot sauces to this point are things that I've ordered, which is fun because a lot of hot sauces are small, local get-ups, and you have to reach out to get their stuff. But sometimes mass-produced stuff can be okay, sometimes it's not. I've seen this pop up a lot in some hot sauce group that I'm in. So I thought I would check it out, and I found it on my local Piggly Wiggly shelf. This is Miss Renfro's gourmet salsa out of Fort Worth, Texas, family owned and operated, hot, huge letters, ghost pepper salsa, caution, scary hot. There's the logo, there's the hot thing on the side right there. So here's the deal. I've never had any Miss Renfro stuff that I know of, so one of the things like you notice in those hot sauces that I read, the ingredients are real few, right? There's just not a lot of words in the ingredient section. If something says it's mango habanero, usually the first two ingredients are like mango, peaches, and habaneros, or something like that. So when you get something like this, you want to read the ingredients, see if something super hot, like it does say that. Like I'll read you the ingredients real quick. They are pretty natural though, which is cool. So we got tomatoes, water, jalapeno peppers, onions, green chilies, distilled vinegar, cornstarch, salt, ghost peppers. So we have 9 ingredients before we get to ghost peppers. And then it says they got chili peppers, garlic, chipotle pepper, ancho chili pepper, spices, cilantro, mesquite smoke flavor, oleo resin, ghost pepper, which I'm assuming is an extract. I do not know that it is, but that would be a cheap, easy way to bump this through the roof as far as heat goes. Rather than mainline this stuff because it's a real sauce like the mustard was, as opposed to just a couple dabs of sauce and something where you could use it on a bunch of things. This would be chips, crackers, something like that. My chips are stale, so I'm going to go with a new pack of Ritz crackers and just dip one in here. And then I'm going to grab a sip of coffee real quick out of my Trim Tab Breakfast Hero mug. Drinking on that good community coffee this morning. All right, this is supposed to be good for another 2 years based on the expiration date, popping the top. I've never had it. I have eaten ghost peppers on 3 separate occasions, none on YouTube. These were long before I'd even considered YouTube for those things. A buddy of mine just got a couple of them and we ate them. They're hot. They have that creeping heat that kind of wells up in the back of your mouth though. All right, so here we go. Let's give this a try. We'll get that's a decent dunk on that. You guys can see that. Almost covered the whole cracker. Here we go. All right, so right up front, before the heat kicks in, this is amazing flavor. The mesquite and the smoke flavor comes through big time. It's heavy tomato, obviously, first ingredient, and it's salsa, so you're expecting that. Heat's growing. Mouth feels a little thin for a salsa. It's not chunky. It is kind of chunky, and it may be chunkier down in the bottom. Okay, so right off the bat, let me tell you, I don't remember what I paid for this. It wasn't crazy. But if you're looking for a good, hot, tasty salsa, this is it. I mean, and I don't think we're crossing over. Let me think about it a second. So, the jalapeno flavor is there. I love jalapenos. The smoked mesquite, ancho chili, all those kind of smoky, roasty flavors are there. Like I said, heavy tomato, a lot of onions, a lot of garlic. I think the heat's pleasant. This is one of those salsas that it will get hotter the more you eat, but I could see dipping this, dipping this, dipping this, just going back, just because you don't even necessarily want this heat to stop if you like hot things. The heat is primarily mid-tongue back to the throat, so it's not your lips, not the tip of your tongue or anything like that. But I think for a store-bought salsa with some decent heat and a good flavor, this is good. I enjoy it. It won't go to waste. We'll eat it. Well, not will. I will eat it. My dad would actually like this, I think. He likes things a little spicy. I'm going to see him today. My youngest turned 3 yesterday, so we're having a birthday party this morning at a local pumpkin patch. So anyway, hey, as always, thank you all for checking this out, sharing it around. You guys seem to really enjoy Hot Sauce Saturdays. I know I get long-winded sometimes because I try to keep the beer reviews shorter now. But yeah, I hope everybody has a great weekend. Peace.